let's begin. So we'll begin by sitting in Sukhasana, our free pose, so one heel in front of the other. If you want to sit on a block or something, you're more than welcome to. Have your strap close by and palms facing up. Shoulders back and down, and just close your eyes. Nice deep breathing in and out. So as you inhale, push your belly out like a big balloon, and as you exhale, allow the navel to work towards the spine. So just focusing on your breath. Today's class is about magical bends with explosive twists. So forward bends we're going to be working into are soothing and calming to the nerves and emotions. The internal organs, the glandular system are exercised and toned and made to function better. Twists make the back supple and free from pain, and they tone and rejuvenate the abdominal organs. They keep the tummy, the waist, the hips, and the thighs trim, and they also reduce fat around the tummy, strengthen and make the joints supple. Great for those suffering with arthritis. Drop your chin down towards your chest. A little saying by Walt Disney: laughter is timeless, imagination has no age, and dreams are forever. Slowly begin to open your eyes, draw them along the floor until your chin is parallel. Bring your palms together. Welcome to yoga, everybody. Let's take our arms up to the side. Big inhale, lift up, tall, big stretch. And exhale all the way down. Once again, inhale, lifting up tall. And exhaling all the way down. So I want you to take hold of your strap, whatever it may be, belt, gown strap, whatever it is. Take it about just over shoulder distance apart and lift up nice and tall, big stretch. I'm going to slowly work over to the right side. So just twisting and working over to the left side, twisting. Let's go again, over to the right. Nice twist. And over to the left. Twist. Come back to the front. Stretch out in front of you. Big, straight stretch. And stretch out the other way. Big, straight stretch. Let's open up a little bit wider. Make it a little bit wider. And let's work again to the right side. So working over to the right. Straight. Try to get those shoulders to stack next to one another. And let's work over to the left side. Twist. And slowly coming back to the front. Working over to the side. So over to the right. Make sure you're stretching. You're not just leaning and falling down. So nice big stretch. Extend. And slowly over to the left side. Up you come. See if you can work the arms back. Obviously, guys can't go battle with this. And slowly up. If you need to make the strap a little bit bigger, please do. Let's go once more, all the way back. And all the way up. Beautiful. Place the strap over your right shoulder. And let's change the cross of our legs to our unnatural cross. You're going to take up your right arm, stretch up to the ceiling. Place the right hand in between the shoulder blades. Help that elbow work it back in. You can hold into your strap. And then bring in the left hand in to hold onto the hand or onto the strap. When you're there, I want you to sit up nice and tall. Make sure you're not arching the back, so pull the navel in and the floating ribs. And straighten up as much as you can. Let's bring down that right elbow in front of you. And slowly working all the way up. Again, in front. And slowly up. So we're going to twist over to the right side. Twist. Slowly back to the center. Let's go to the left side. Twist. Come back to the center and we're going to work forward. So lengthening forward, stretching as much as you can. Extend with a straight back. And up you come. Taking that strap, placing it over to the left side. And let's stretch up that left arm. Place the hand between the shoulder blades, help that elbow in. And working the right hand all the way down, either to hold the hand or just hold into the strap. Sitting up nice and straight. And working down that elbow in front. And up it goes. Once again, in front. And up it goes. Lovely. And let's work over to the left side first. So twist to the left. Hold it and breathe. Back to the front and over to the right side. Twist. And back to the front. Extending forward. So slowly stretching yourself forward. Lengthen. Hold it. And up you come. Take your strap, place it down onto the side. And then just slowly, I want you to round the shoulders back. And round the shoulders forward. Okay, let's go on to our hands and knees. So hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Making sure you're in a nice straight flat back. And if you look back, your feet are hiding. Don't arch through the back. Just work to the side a little bit. So flatten the back. Inhale, look up to the ceiling. And exhale, round all the way, looking down. Flattening out. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, rounding all the way down. And again, inhale up. And exhale down. Come back to the center. Have a block close by. What we're going to do is we're going to step, we're working to our down dog. So step your hands, one hand step forward, tuck in your toes, and work into your down dog. Walk it up side by side. Just get yourself ready for it. Release the head. Have a good stretch. Make sure you're nice and warmed up a little bit. Once you're in your comfortable down dog, you're going to take hold of your block and you place it between the thighs. So I want you to really grip the thighs with that block. So you're squashing as much as you can, trying to get your tailbone right to the ceiling. Stretching up, broadening through the shoulders, lengthening to the ceiling, and really cupping that block with the thighs. From here, we are working to plank and then back into your down dog. So you come up onto the tippy toes, arch through the back, working back into a plank. Once you're in your plank, push your heels back, hold it. By holding the block in between the thighs and pushing into the heels, it should relieve any pain that you might have on your wrists. Come back onto the toes, lift up tall, and working back into your down dog. Let's do 3 more of them. Up onto the toes, arch through the back, tighten through the core, and work into a plank, pushing back, forward, up onto toes, and working back into your down dog. Up onto the toes, arch through the back, plank, pushing back, and forward, up onto the toes, back into your down dog. Last one now. Up onto the toes, arch through the back, work into your plank, push back, and working back into our down dog, stretch out. Then you can take a block out, place it to the side, and just walk it out. Slowly bring your feet towards your hands. Once you've got your feet towards your hands, you bring your bunion bones to touch your ankles apart. Hips are working forward. Release the head, Uttanasana. Just surrender into the pose. Just relax for a moment. If you can't touch the floor, you've got your blocks. You can always place your hands onto the blocks. Hold it there for a moment, placing your hands now into prayer position. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen through the spine, and up we come all the way. Standing nice and tall. Inhale, lift up, stretch. Urdhva Tadasana. And then taking the arms down either side. Stretch. So lift your toes. Place your toes down one at a time to the floor. Baby, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And let's work on to the toes, lifting up nice and tall. Hold it there. And slowly coming down. So we're going to work into your head balance. Obviously, if you can't, the warning for head balance, if you are menstruating, if you have neck or shoulder problems, please no going up to head balance. If you don't know how to do your head balance, we're going to work into a dolphin. I'll work with you with that. The rest of you can work going up. So we're going to work into dolphin. All we do is we're coming down to the floor. You're going to place down your hands. It's nice to hold a block, to actually hold the block on either side, like so. Placing it down, elbows are staying in. Keeping your head away from the floor. Moving into like a down dog position. So you're pushing, you're not here, you're pushing straight back as much as you can. Walking the feet towards you as much as you can. Holding it here. Pushing back the shoulders. Stretching into it. Holding this pose. And if you can, you lift up one leg at a time. So working this, doing both sides. Obviously, when you're tired, you walk back out, your toes together, your knees apart, and you rest, and you start again. So keep going. The rest of you, either Sirsasana or Bakasana. I'm not too phased, but just making sure that you've got enough support. You can either work against the wall or in the middle of the room, utilizing a blanket. Making sure that your feet are flexed in the position or whatever, if you're upside down, feet are flexed like you're standing upside down. Bunion bones touch ankles slightly apart. Extend into it. Keep lengthening, stretching through the back, working into it. Hold it and breathe. Allow for movement. Don't fight it. Keep stretching. If you want to do some variations, you're welcome to work into some variations with the leg. Just make sure you do things with control. And most importantly, when you come down, 2 fists under your head. Very nice. And slowly, nice. coming down. All right, so just rest yourself for a moment, two fists underneath your head, allowing the blood just to stabilize with the heart. And then stretch your arms out in front of you and let's come into a downward facing dog. Stretch out. Walk your hands towards your feet. Thumb and bones touch, ankles, heart, hands to pray. Up we go. Big stretch. Lifting up. And arms down. So we're going to work to some sun salutations. Do what you can. We're going to work a couple of rounds. Standard, and then we'll work into some jumping and then double push-ups with the jumping. If you need to drop your knees, you drop your knees. If you get tired, you take a rest. So let's work. Top of your mat. Feet together. Inhale, lifting up nice and tall. Big stretch. Exhale, arms coming down. Hands to the front. Hands to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right leg steps back. Left leg steps back during a plank. Chaturanga, you're welcome to put your knees down. Urdhva Mukha up. Open through the chest, push the shoulders back. Tap the toes into your down dog. Look at the hand, right foot, right thumb. Left foot, left thumb. Head down, Uttanasana, hands to prayer. Lengthen and up we come. Big stretch. Working down, hands front. Hands side, inhale, left back, right back. Chaturanga down, over the toes, Urdhva Mukha up, into a down dog, stretch out. Left foot forward, right foot forward. Praying, up we go, big stretch. And coming down. So that was one round. Let's do another 4 normal ones. Inhale, and right. Left, down, up, down dog, right forward, left forward, praying, stretching up, coming down, front, side, inhale, left, right, down, up, down dog, left forward, right forward, praying, up we go, beautiful. 3 more normal. Hands front, side, inhale, right, left, down, up, down dog. Right forward, left forward, pray, stretch up. Down, hands front and side, inhale, left, right, down, up, down dog, left forward, right forward, pray, up we go. 2 more rounds, front side, inhale, right, left, down, up, down dog, right forward, left, pray, stretch, front, side, inhale, left, keep breathing. Down, up, down dog, left, right, hands together. 1 more round of stepping. Hand front side, inhale, right, left, down, up, down dog, right, left, pray, up we come, front, side, inhale, and left, right, down, up, down dog, left forward, right forward, pray, up. 2 jumps, 2 jumping back. So hand front, hand side, inhale, bend the knees, jump back, down, up, and down dog. Jump forward, pray, stretch up, front, side, inhale, jump, down, up, down dog, forward, pray, up, 1 more round, and then after that we'll do 1 round of double push-ups. Back, down, up, down dog, forward, pray, up. Last one of these. Inhale, jump, down, up, jump, pray. Now it's a double push-up, just one round. You can do it, guys. Front and side, inhale, jump, down, up, tuck, down, back, forward, pray. Last one of everything, make this one count. Front and side, inhale, jump, down, up, back down, up, forward, pray, stretch, hands to your heart. Well done. Nicely done. Okay, let's grab our blocks. So have your 2 blocks on your mat. The easiest way, well, I'm going to work straight to you and I'll demonstrate sometimes to the sides. So bring your feet together and have 2 blocks. You may not need them. You'll see how you feel. Just have them there. Hands onto your waist. You take the right foot directly behind the left. Step it back at about 60 degrees. 60 degrees out to the side. Make sure that front foot, if I made a line from the front heel, it will go into the middle of the back leg. All right? So it's exactly the same as if I jumped my feet apart and I turned that one out. That's what it is. The difference is we're just doing it this way. Now you're going to turn your hips parallel with the side of your mat. Okay. So it's Uttita Trikonasana legs. Arms stretched out. I just realized I needed more space. So I'm going to work this way. Okay. Lovely. Arms stretched out. From there, we're going to work over. Stretching over towards me. Hand coming down. Here you can have your block. Back of the heel. Have your block here. I'll place mine. Just so you can see it there. Chin works along chest. Look up at the top hand. You want to get straight here. You might want to push your hips forward, shoulders back. You want to be perfectly in line. Look up if you can. So next door, you look down. And slowly up you come. So we're going to work into a half moon pose. Exactly how you are. We're going to work into that. And then lifting up the back leg. So stretching over, bringing that hand down, bending your left knee, stepping closer with your right. Take your block, place about 30 centimeters. Don't move that left foot. Wherever you do, must stay facing where it is. Arm goes at about 30 centimeters in front. I'm not using my block, I'm going to put my hand there. Keep stretching the top arm. And then slowly lift the back foot to come perfectly in line. Straight out, flex that back foot. Open the shoulders. Hold it here. If you can, you go for balance. You want to look up to the ceiling. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Bending your left knee. Place down your right foot. Bring that hand and that block back. And back into Uttita Trikonasana. Beautiful stuff. Up you come. Okay, arms up above your head. Turn to the front where your blocks are. And now bending your right and your left knee, step further back to the right. So Virabhadrasana 1. Back, 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 back. You can use your blocks for this. You come down, you take both of your blocks in front of you. Hands onto the blocks. You lift up the back leg and stretch. Now I want you to, when you're here, drop down that right hip. Flex the back foot that is working, that's in line to the back heel of the left. Hold it there. If you can, And you want to try, you just slightly bend your left knee and lift up your arms. See if you can go in straight. Virabhadrasana 3. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Stepping back. Virabhadrasana 1. Nice. Hands coming to the floor. Step back into a plank. Down, chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, open. And back into your down dog, stretch out. Nice. Step forward with your right foot. Step forward with your left foot. Hands to prayer. Up you come. All right. So you stand on top of the mat, feet together, and you step back with your left foot to the back, hip square. I'm doing exactly the same, I'm just doing it to the side. Okay, so step back, left foot. Now bring your hips parallel with the side of the mat. Arms out. Big stretch. We're working over to the front towards me, stretch. Bring the hand down, back of the ankle. You can use your block here. So again, utilize the block of the ankle. Look down first. Turn on chest. Look up, stretch. Utthita Trikonasana. Your hips, forward, shoulders a little back. Stack the shoulders. Lengthen through the spine. So I don't want rounded spines. Try and stretch it out. Try and feel how you're going to push back your sacrum, pushing that way, your skull bones pushing that way. Hold and breathe. Tighten core, tighten thighs, up we come. Okay, we're working to Ardha Chandasana on this side. So slowly coming back down, bending your right knee, stretching your hand out. Use your block, stretch it out, and stick closer with your left. All right? Once you're there, get yourself balanced. Don't let this foot move. So your right foot is not moving anywhere. Then you're going to slowly lift up the back leg, push into the heel, open up to the side. You want to stretch it open. You want to open the hips as much as you can. And hold. Flex that foot. Ooh. I'm falling over. There you go. There, got balance. Look up if you can. Hold. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly stepping back into Utthita Trikonasana. Stretch back. Hold. Lovely, up you come. Arms up above your head. Turn to the front of your mat, bending your right knee set further back. Hands coming down onto your blocks. Now, take your blocks, stretch them out further in front of you. So much further, as far as you can go, stretch. We're working to Virabhadrasana 3. So lift up, flex that foot. Get that foot nice in line. Turn the foot towards that right foot. So the left foot turn towards the right heel. Hold it there. Once you've got it, you can slightly bend your front leg. And then you're going to lift up. And I've got a wall in front of me. So it really helps. Actually, it doesn't really help. But it does. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Bend. Step back. Virabhadrasana 1. Hands to the floor. Step back plank. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha up. Into a down dog. Stretch out. This time step forward with your left foot. And then your right. Hands to prayer. Up we go. And hands to your heart. Okay. So again, I'm going to work showing you from the front. And I'll slowly work out to the side. So this time you stand with your feet hip distance apart. Have your blocks. So hip distance is 2 fists. 2 fists in between the feet. Blocks on either side. Now you can use your blocks either all the way up or down, however they serve you. Hands onto your waist. You'll take your right leg and you slide it back in a perfect line. When you've slid it back in a perfect line, look at that foot. Make sure the foot is facing forward, it's not out to the side. It must be forward. The other thing is you must make sure that the heel is on the floor. Heel must be down. So if you can get your balance here, I want you to get your balance. All right. From there, you're going to take your left hand onto your sacrum. Right arm stretches up to the ceiling. Lengthen towards me, stretch. Now bring the hand onto the block on the left side. And then keeping your hips still. You can see my hips are nice and square. If I move them, I need to make sure I've got nice and square hips. So what you need to do is you need to pull back the left one, right hip slightly forward and down to get them nice and straight. Then start to work the shoulders. Only the shoulders are stacking. So stack your shoulders and lift up the top arm. So this is Paravita Utthita Trikonasana. So I'm just doing it from the side. I'm completely twisted and my buttocks is not there, it's back. Hold it. To come up, you're going to bring back your left hand first, right arm up. Standing up tall. We'll do exactly the same thing and we're going to do a little bit of a lift up with the back leg. So placing back your left hand onto your sacrum, right arm stretches, extend forward, placing down, right hand baby toe side. Push the hips straight. So I'm not moving my whole body in a twist. My body is straight in a perfect line. I'm now twisting the shoulders. So twist isn't happening in the hips, it's only the shoulders. Now lifting up. From there, you're going to bend your left knee. You're going to move your block out in front of you. Exactly how we did just now. About 30 centimeters, try not to look down. Lift up the back leg and stretch. Find balanced and flex. Hold it. For 3, 2, 1. Bend, come back. See if you can bring that block or your hand back and go back into Paravita Utthita Trikonasana. To come up, you're going to slowly lift all the way up. So we're going to bend our left knee and step further back with our right. Stretch all the way back. Virabhadrasana 1. If you feel you do not have balance, it's very natural. You can put this knee down onto the floor. Otherwise, you're going to try and straighten that back leg and push into that heel. Bring your hands into prayer. We're going to twist over. Twist, twist, twist. Bringing your right elbow into that left knee. Twist a little bit more. Twist, twist, twist. So again, my hips are still square, but my twist is happening with the shoulders. I can even look back at the back foot and see it. Now, from there, you can take down your hand, place it onto your block or onto the floor. Take the top hand onto the ear, open, and then stretching over. Extend. Paravita Padmasana. Nice deep breathing. To come out of this pose, I'm going to take back my left hand, then right, stretching up. Hands to the floor, step back plank, chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha up, open. Now stretch and into a down dog, stretch out. Stepping forward with my right and stepping forward with my left. Hands to prayer, up we go. We're going to work to the other side. You're all okay, I hope. I know it's a bit tough. But it's a great way just to get through the twists and forward bends. So again, you stand top of the mat, 2 fists in between your feet. Okay, hands onto your waist, and we'll work back with our left foot. Okay? Make sure that foot is facing forward, hips are square. Get that foot nicely aligned. Once you're there, you place down your right hand behind you, left arm in front. Keep pushing down the back heel and extend forward, stretch. Bring your hand to your block. Now start to work as much as you can with getting those hips nice and square. So your hips aren't to the side, they pull back. You're pulling back, right hip, left hip's coming forward. Find your balance. Now start to work the shoulders. Push the hips back. Shoulders, push the hips back. Lift the top arm. Hold and breathe. I know it's tough. Find the humor in it, if you may. To come up, you're going to take back your right hand, left arm's coming up. Stretch. Lovely. We're going to do that all over again. So placing that right hand behind you. Left arm stretches. Bringing that hand down onto the block. Pulling back your right hip. Now it's nice and straight. Work the shoulders. Twist the shoulders. Lovely. Take the top arm up. Find your balance. Start to bend your right knee. Take your block in front of you. Once you've got your block nicely in front, find your balance to lift up the back leg and extend. If you've got good balance, you can look up. Flex the back foot. And just hold. 3, 2, 1. Coming down back into Paravita, 3-Konasana. Your block comes back or your hand and hold. Coming up, you're taking back the right arm, left arm comes up. Beautiful. From there, bending your right knee and sit far back with the left. Far back, stretch, stretch, stretch. Straighten that leg. So again, if your balance is out, you're placing that knee on the floor. Otherwise, you straighten that back leg. Hands into prayer. Taking now your left elbow to the right knee. Twist, hook it, twist it. Twist as much as you can. Twist, twist, twist. Then you're taking down left hand to the floor to your block. Place it down. Right hand to the ear. And then over, stretching up. You want to get a nice straight line. If your knees down, it's absolutely fine. Just keep twisting. You can look up past the arm. So you don't want to cover your face, you want to frame your face. Extend. Nice deep breaths. And slowly taking back. Right arm, left comes up. Virabhadrasana. 1. Hands down to the floor. Step back into a plank. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha open. And into a down dog, stretch out. Bring your feet together, knees apart. Have a little moment here. Just relax for a moment. Okay, moment over. Sit up. Bring your feet out to the side. Have your strap close by. And we'll straighten the legs out in front of you. All right. The legs are straight. Sitting in Dandasana. So removing the flesh from behind. Flex the feet. Take hold of your strap and place it around the balls of the feet. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders back. Even if you don't go far forward, it's fine. I want you just lengthening through the spine. So I don't want this round. I want this abdomen to thighs. I want you pushing out with your buttocks as much as you possibly can. So extending buttocks out and working back down. So you want to work and stretch and lengthen, not this. Okay, so it's sitting up and it's working forward. My bum is going that way and my legs and everything's going that way. Even if you just hear, that's perfectly fine. Hold and breathe. And slowly up you come. Place your strap onto the right foot and hold with the right hand. All right, you lift up, and we just turn over to the side. So I want you to twist the body and open up. Obviously, if you're more flexible, you can hold your heel, hold the heel. If your hamstrings are too tight, you bend the knee and you hold that foot just like so. See what you can do, but try and get the foot quite high. But make sure, I see a lot of this. So you want to make sure the back is nice and straight, and we're going to twist and open to the side. Hold and breathe. Now slowly coming back, we're going to change sides. So hold with the other hand, either with your strap, and we're just going to work to the other side. So extending. Make sure the back is up, like you're not here. Okay? You're sitting up tall, lifting, stretch, stretch, stretch. Deep breaths. Slowly you place that foot over the left, the right foot over the left. Place down that hand behind you and bring your left arm over so you can twist a little bit more. Now make sure you're not lying down when you're twisting. You're flexing that foot and you're sitting up taller. So sit up as tall as you can. Either you're just going to make 2 stop signs, you're going to stay just like so. All right? But you remember the core, you're lifting up nice and straight to do this. So stop and just sit up tall. All right? Otherwise, if you want to try and bind, you take your hand, pretending there's a candle so you don't get burnt, placing that hand into the legs and your hand behind. And then I can get a more twist because I've got that, I can twist even further. So I can now really twist my body. Okay, coming back. Slowly release, place down that leg. So we're going to work to the other side. You're going to take the strap, place it around the left foot. Hold it with the left hand. So we're twisting to the same side again. So lift up. Either you're holding behind or you're bending that knee, whatever it is, but either way, you just got a nice straight back. And we're going to open up to the side. Same side we've done, just stretch. Flex both feet and extend. So you'll find the twists are making you quite hot and we're not even moving. That's how they work. And then slowly working back, grab hold of your strap, but keep the back up straight, using the core and twisting over to the other side. Lifting, breathing. Very nice. Looking fantastic. Keep extending. And slowly coming back. So you're going to take that foot and you place it over the right leg. Okay. Then you're going to sit up tall again. You're going to bring your right arm, hook it there, left arm behind, so make some space. Twist. If you have a little tummy, you need to lean back and make some space, you make some space. Lift up and twist a little bit more. Twist, twist, twist. Keep flexing your right leg, twist. Either two arms, and you're sitting up nice and tall, straight back. If you want to go for the bind, you're taking your hand in there, placing it in, and working the back hand in. So you can work for the bind, and you twist. Keep sitting up tall, keep working into it. You don't just get there and then relax. It's going to be worked into. Hold and breathe. And slowly out you come. Okay, a little bit more twisting. Stretch the legs out in front of you. We work this way, much easier. You're going to take your right foot and you're going to bring it in, keeping those hips square. So make sure when you bring it in, you don't turn. You've got to be straight. Stay straight. Just bring the foot in, don't turn the body. Lifting up nice and tall. Hips are still square and you're still straight. Nice and straight line. Very important. Very, very important. Strap is in front of you. If you're worried about your hips going out, you can always place a block behind you just to check. If your block is straight and your buttocks is straight on it, then you know your hips are straight. Because what tends to happen, you don't even realize you've opened up. You need to be nice and straight there. If your knee is not going down here, you place something or pillow or something underneath that knee just to give support. And if you want to go really advanced, you're welcome to place your foot into a lotus padmasana pose. Up to you. Make sure the front foot is straight in a perfect line. We'll lift up, you're going to take hold of the strap, and you're going to extend yourself forward. So lengthening forward. Same thing as we did when we started. So you're bringing the abdomen down to the thigh, and you're extending. Watch your shoulders. So you want to get the shoulders the same distance. You don't want to be working, okay, I'm trying because I've got one knee out. So keep working. Shoulders are nice and straight, lengthening forward. Elbows are up if possible. You should feel quite nicely behind the hammies because that leg must be nice and straight. This is Janu Sirsasanu. It's what it is. It's head of knee. You're trying to get your head down to the knee, but also the head of the knee sitting up, looking up, so it's not falling out to the side. And slowly up you come. Now you're going to take that knee, that foot, and you're going to open up completely to the side. So you're opening up. You can even push yourself forward. Stretch that leg out as much as possible. Keeping your strap out like so to the sides. If you aren't so flexible, please place a block next to your knee because you might need this to lean onto. So just have it there. We'll work on it when we get there. You're taking your left hand onto the right knee, right hand behind you, and we're going to twist, 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 twist as much as you can. Twist. Work into Parabita Janu Sirsasanu. Twist, twist, twist. Now, holding that twist kind of, you're going to bring down your left hand onto that knee. If you can go further, you can move your block out the way and you can place your hand onto the elbow onto the floor. You're going to take that right strap right in front of you. Then you take the left strap of the right hand. And I'm going to use them close as possible to my foot. So get as close as possible. If you can touch your foot, that's great. Then you don't need the strap. Then you're going to twist yourself around. You want to get the back of your head onto that knee. So I'm turning my back of my head and I'm placing it down. And I want to twist myself completely around to get the back of the head on the knee. And twist. Once you're in it, I want you to keep working. Don't think, oh gosh, this is so hard or whatever. Keep working. So keep twisting. You can put your hand in there because I'm not there to do it. Turn yourself a little bit more. Use your leg as a lever. Keep working round and twist. It's much nicer when you've got a teacher who can turn you, I know. Although some of you say it's pain, but it really can be nice. So try and work your head, twist it around, extend, get the back of the head onto the knee as much as possible, open up that chest. And breathe into it. Slowly, slowly with control, you're coming out of it. Placing down your right hand, moving onto the right knee. And we'll lift up and open ourselves up. Stretch that back. Counter stretch. All right, let's go to the other side. So both legs facing forward. So stretching those legs forward. Make sure the hips are square. So again, if you want to place your block behind here, keep the hips square. Bring that foot in. See if the block moves. Keeping that hip square. If you want to go into full lotus, you're welcome, or half lotus, Adho Padma. And sitting up tall. Flexing that front foot. Just getting yourself nice and straight. If this knee is off the ground, please place something under it. Sometimes it will only be one side. Actually, it's always normally 75% of the time is one side does it, not two sides. Okay, grabbing your strap, sitting up tall, shoulders, make sure they're nice and square, and let's work forward. Stretching forward, lengthening. Just extend elbows up if possible. But then look at your elbows. So one's not too high up, one they should be nice and equal. Working down. Just nice deep breathing as you work into it. And slowly, slowly coming up. All right. So now you take that foot, move your block if you've got a block, and open up as much as you can possibly to the side. So stretch open, lengthen, get a nice opening here. Get your strap ready out to both sides. If you use the block on the previous one, you're going to place your block by your inner knee, just there. Okay? Taking now your right hand to the left knee, hand to the back, and you twist. Twist, twist, twist as much as you can twist. Slowly taking now your right hand down either onto the block or onto the floor and grabbing that strap on the left side. I'm sorry, on your left side. Your hand goes around, takes the right strap, and you start to twist. So again, work with that. Get as close as possible. Work your fingers close as possible and twist yourself around. Twist into it, keep working into it. So it doesn't just stop. You've got to keep it. In my foot's too close. Brilliant. There we go. Oh, that's so nice. I just wish someone was here just to pull me a little bit more. I need a little bit of a grip. I'll get my t-shirt. No, not going to work. Just hold it there for a moment. Just for 3, 2, 4, and 1. Slowly coming. Once you're up, taking down, left hand to the floor, onto the left knee, and into our little dance up. Stretch. Ain't that great? And slowly coming down. Beautiful. Once you've done that, find a block close by. Bring your buttocks towards your heels and roll yourself down onto the floor. Once you're all the way down, feet close, Have your block on its highest level. And when you just lift onto the tippy toes, lift up, see if you can place it underneath the sacrum. We're not going to hold it long, so if you don't have a block, you can always just hold it there. Pushing onto the heels, rolling your shoulders back and down, palms up. Have a little stretch here. Chest coming to chin in Jalandhara Bandha, which is humbling your mind. Just a nice stretch up. Then tuck your toes under, lift up once again, move the block one level down, so it's on a long thin side, and then slowly coming down, release the heels, readjust the shoulders. Come onto your tippy toes, lift up. So if you don't have a block, you put a blanket or a pillow underneath you, drop the block down to its flat side, and allow your back just to relax for a moment. Stretch those legs out, stretch the arms up. Have a good stretch, big stretch. Now take your right hand, hold your left wrist, and I want you to pull yourself to the side. Take a stretch over. Then take left hand to the right wrist and pull to the side. And back. Keeping your arms where they are. Bring your knees up to your chest. Just allow them to come in. Place down your feet onto the floor, knees bent. Bring your hands down. Lift up the pelvis. Remove whatever's underneath you out to the side. And with control and extra slow, work your back down to the floor. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Once you're down, keeping your knees bent, placing to the edges of your mat. Arms either out to the side or under your head, whatever's more comfy. Drop your knees to the right side. Right foot, left knee, turn your head to the left. Place back down your right foot, bring your knees up, drop into the left side, left foot, right knee, turn your head over to the right. Place back down your foot, release your hands, knees to the chest, big hug. Welcome to a nice happy baby. Make sure that your back, shoulders, buttocks are all flat on the floor, so you get a nice flat back. If you're driving a car, vroom, vroom, vroom. And then you have a good stretch, whatever direction your body says, you must have a stretch, stretch it out. And then let's get ready to relax. So you can take one leg to the right corner, one leg to the left corner, palms up. If you want to put something warm on, please put something warm on. Just surrender and close your eyes. Just let go. Rub your thumbs over your fingertips. Turn your head from side to side. Take your arms and stretch them over your head. Have a good yawn and a good stretch. Slowly bring your knees to your chest. And roll over to your right hand side, whatever side is comfortable for you. Another little saying by Walt Disney: if you can dream it, you can do it. And slowly come to a seated position. May there be peace to the north, peace to the south, peace to the east, peace to the west, peace above, peace below, peace within and peace without, and most importantly, peace with you and your family. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.